But something
Dele
unexpected
Farotimi
happened on
saga
Arise TV
on this
when a lawyer who came to
and
give
causing it,
explanation on
setting the
the
country
outcome of the
ablaze.
case,
Dele
although he was
Farotimi,
also not happy with
the
the way
corruption that
they
hits
handcuffed
the
Dele
system
Farotimi.
is amazing.
But in a surprising
And
turn of events, he
the
confirmed
Cameron of
that
the
there's
prime
a
minister then
corruption
of
going on
UK
in the judiciary
said
system.
the
Everyone for that
country will
matter. I don't want
corrupt
it to sound as if I am
corruption at the highest
exaggerating.
level
Kindly watch,
in
because
Nigeria.
at this point,
So watch
Dele
and see.
Farotimi case is going to
After this,
expose a lot.
I will leave a
Let
comment
us know what you think
on
about it in the
on
comments,
the
and don't
boss.
forget
Thank you. God
to
bless.
subscribe for more updates. Enjoy.
Joining us now on the morning show is Fred Nziako, a lawyer. Well, Mr. Nziako, thank you very much for joining us.
Many thanks.
I don't need to give any summary. We've been on this subject since last week.
Yes.
Now, what's your take from different dimensions?
My take is that this is a long journey, a very long journey, both for Mr. Farotimi and for Chief Afe Babalora, and a very long journey for Nigeria as a country, because the issue has divided Nigerians into two. On one side, you have the conservatives, who are seemingly sympathetic to Chief Afe Babalora on the ground that they felt the 61 years he has put in legal service is about to be ditched into a mud of infamy. On the other side, you have the radicals, who are not sympathetic to anybody other than the fact that they want a better Nigeria. And they feel that any time is good enough for such better Nigeria to be bettered. And that if this will bring the sanity, much needed sanity in our system, especially at the judicial level, that so be it. And with this division now, you can very easily see it in pronouncements of people, in their write-ups, in their analysis, and in everything surrounding this imbroglio. But it is a very unfortunate one, because anyhow you look at it, it's like what as called the fly that perched on the dangerous, on the scrotum. All right? It's like that. So anyhow you touch it, it is dangerous. Are you going to allow Afe Babalora to take...
being a very strategic part of the human male anatomy.
That is it.
You agree?
I agree with you. I agree with you, Dr. So this is a fly that has perched there. You must be very careful in killing that as a fly. Anyhow you look at it, are you going to allow Chief Afe Babalola's integrity to be dragged to the mud? No. Are you going to allow Nigeria to continue in this infamy of unbridled corruption? No. Recall that David Cameron, the former British Prime Minister, had once described Nigeria as a fantastically corrupt country. Fantastically corrupt country. And it worries everybody who wants Nigeria to be sane. Everywhere we say corruption is the bane of national development in Nigeria. At what point are we going to begin to clean up this urgent step called corruption? President Muhammad Buhari said that his major problem when he assumed office was the judiciary. We said no, that he didn't get it right. And he tried to make do his understanding and assertion by allowing the SSS to, what they call the string operation, go and rout the Supreme Court justices from their sleep in the dead of the night. All, again, anchored around this same issue that Nigerians have been complaining about. It is obvious that corruption is a problem. It is also obvious that most of the corruption issues, especially at the apex level, are discussed in hushed tones, murmured in privacy. Dele Farotimi had decided to take it to the open and bear the consequences. From his media engagement prior to this issue that he has, prior to his embattlement, he said he was ready, and he was ready for the backlash. Now the question is, how is this going to be handled? The very moment, the more you press him on, the more his supporters will want to bring out all the cockroaches in the cupboard of the big men, the more. Of course, it is not a hidden fact that WikiLeaks has started leaking some information regarding some big men, and more. Whether it is true or not, the perception is very important. How are Nigerian people soaking in all of this? How are the international members of the international community soaking in all of this? We are running around trying to bring in investors. What signal are we giving to such investors that we're asking to come and invest in Nigeria? And I keep saying that one of the most critical aspects of the challenge we have is it is not even the issue of insecurity or issue of infrastructure. The investor wants to see a virile judicial system such that if there are disagreements, because they are in business, there will always be disagreements, always. If there are disagreements, how are those disagreements solved? How are they sorted out one way or the other? Can you trust your judiciary to get justice? Dr. Bati, I'll give you a story. I had one issue with, my client had a problem in Cameroon. His vessels were confiscated and we went by CNIC. Unjustly, we went to court in Cameroon. We hired a Cameroonian because we cannot practice over there if you are not a Cameroonian francophone speaking lawyer. We hired a Cameroonian. We went to court. We provided all the technical and the legal support. We won the matter. The judge called us in chambers before my very eyes and said he could not deliver judgment, that he had only 6 months to retire and that he wouldn't want problem with the government. Because government had a stake in CNIC, France has a stake, and there's other private investors. We solved that problem through diplomatic means that got up to the point of getting to get Paul Biya to intervene before that matter was solved. Why did I bring this analogy? Any businessman anywhere in the world will consider the judicial system of that country, the legal system of that country before coming to invest. And if we don't fine-tune our own and position it in a way.
Bafe Babalola, Uncle, Grand Nigeria, a shame, a shame and a blight on Nigeria future. So, there are perpetuated injustice in the legal system. So, they have also confirmed what Dele Farotimi said to be true. Back off now. Get smart. Thank you for following me on YouTube. Subscribe my YouTube channel on Free Brown. Also on Facebook. Emoji Comedy Plus on Free Brown. Emoji on page. On TikTok. Follow me at emoji_person. Thank you.